Welcome to the Echelon Racing League Day 3. This is the Tour of the Gila Criterium, and it's a little circuit. This is a hard criterium in New Mexico. It's meant to simulate the real one, and it kind of starts up a little hill. There's actually a pretty steep hill in the real one, and this course is notorious for getting flat tires. So one year when I did it, actually ran out of pit wheels. So when people were getting flat tires or breaking their wheels, they just couldn't do anything about it. You were just out of the race. I've had other incidents in this race where I hit a bump and my C-post slipped down. It was a whole fiasco, but I have won this race a few times before. My team has won this race a few times before in real life with Tyler Stites and Cade Bickmore of Project Echelon when I was on that team. So I kind of know how to race the course, but not in a virtual setting. So I'm going to start off as easy as possible. My legs were not feeling great on this day. Again, I do have that injury, broken collarbone, and I'm just starting to ride again. But up here in the top, you can see I have my Insta360 view up there behind me. It's been a snow day here in Roanoke, and we had a chance to go sledding among the normal cycling that we do. So we had to bring the Insta360 X4 Air out on a little selfie stick. Super cool and portable.
It's pretty nifty. Push me.
Don't need your help. Common space. Push me.
This was shot on an Insta360 camera. This is the X4 Air. It's also shot on an X5 indoors. Insta360 cameras are pretty sweet. You want to latch on. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
For a few reasons. Sarah, why are Insta360 cameras cool?
You can get the right. You can. You don't have to aim your camera.
You don't have to aim your camera.
Have to aim your camera.
You can capture all the awesome moments.
You can capture all the awesome moments.
Two views,
Two views.
like Sierra and me.
Yes.
And these have replaceable lenses, so you can just... Thanks to Insta360 for sponsoring this video.
So I am going to take it very conservatively. You can see this last corner has quite a downhill into it, and there's actually apparently virtual braking, which is something that riders learn to negotiate in this app, which is Training Peaks Virtual. Here we have Adam Carr on the left just sending an absolute bomb, which I was unprepared for, but my attempt to save energy is actually not working that well. My power, you can see, is 320 average at the beginning there. It eventually knocked down to about 300, but there just kept being these attacks that were quite savage, and I was going to have to just keep responding to them. Hope I was never off the back foot too much, but we're jumping back into the race where there's another attack. Martin sent an absolute bomb with about half the race to go. So almost everybody has attacked at this point. Ludwig, Adam, Martin have all sent something. I have not done really anything notable other than try to hang on. My heart rate is okay. I'm not quite at max yet, but here is my first attack, countering Martin's here, and I noticed I barely have any separation. There's about a second to Adam Carr behind me, 3 seconds to Ludwig, but that's actually not a lot in Training Peaks Virtual. Eventually, they did catch back up to me. You can see Ludwig and Adam right in front of me there. I know these guys are pretty strong because I've been racing with them for the past few days, but I did come into this with the virtual leaders jersey. I have a few seconds, so unless I make a huge mistake on this day, I'm not going to lose overall in the Tour of the Gila, luckily. So that gives me a little freedom to just start blasting. Unfortunately, I never really got enough of a separation, not early in this race, until this attack here, where me and Ludwig actually got about 5 to 6 seconds off of Adam and Martin. Eventually, we broke that gap into 16 to 20 seconds, and then it just kept ballooning from there. Ludwig actually kept attacking, and I tried to go over top him a few times. Adam and Martin were bringing the gap back down every once in a while, and here on the last lap, there was only about 30 seconds back to them, and that's when I decided right through the start finish to just send one good last ditch effort. I don't know how good Ludwig is at sprinting, but he is not from the US, and he's a pretty big guy, so I was expecting a pretty good sprint, especially because I haven't sprinted on the trainer in years. So I'm just trying to do the best power I can until the end. You can see me just rocking and rolling on the trainer up there, and it hurt quite bad, but it was not meant to be. With 1 kilometer to go, you have these cool little graphics showing you how close you are to the finish. Ludwig actually was a second behind. You can't really see him in the frame here, but he is close enough to have the draft behind me into these bottom 2 corners, which are downhill. I just kept on the power a little bit after the second corner. Once I saw that I still had a second gap on Ludwig, I was hoping maybe he wouldn't be as benefited from that. But notably, into the last corner, if you are going too fast and your character brakes, it's actually going to affect your finish, your exit speed of the corner. So that'll be something to keep in mind as you watch me go full steam into this last corner. I got a small gap on Ludwig, which in a normal crit could do it unless you blow the corner, which I've done before, and I did right here, and he just passed me like I was standing still. I'm doing 800 watts, and he's just flying by. On the trainer, I thought that was a good bit, but he took the win. I got second place and took the overall. In the live stream, you can see Ludwig at the bottom there, and he is just monstering away on the bike. He ended up hitting 1600 watts and then held like 11 to 1200 watts till the end. So that's why he went past me like I was standing still. And kudos to him for taking that win. Thanks for watching. See ya.